Hello, Darren Kittleson here for our next issue of Coaching Corner. You know, it's the early part of the year, in fact, 2013. Happy New Year to everybody who watches this. And as I was thinking about this installment, I was thinking about what's the number one thing as brokers and managers I could do to help my agents accomplish what they say they want in this year. And in essence, when I can help them get what they want, it becomes an incredible retention tool. And that's really what I've discovered over the last number of years, that when I can coach agents to move their business forward or something else in their lives, the retention opportunity becomes greater because I'm delivering value to them. You know, I think about Zig Ziglar, and it's so sad that we lost him in the month of December last year. And one of my favorite sayings that he had, whether I'm paraphrasing this or not, is you get everything out of life you want when you help others get what they want. So let's just have a quick conversation about how I can be most effective as a coach for my associates for the year 2013. First and foremost, I want to make sure that they've got clarity as to what it is they'd like to accomplish this year. So for someone to simply say, I want to do more business, that's really not it. So I want to get really clear about what it is they'd like to accomplish. So more business, was that increased income? Is that more transactions? What really is it? And for many agents, it's increased income, which is great, and yet I want to be clearer yet. So I'll say, great, so how much is that? Says it's $75,000 that you net, or is it $150,000 that you net? Is it $500,000 or is it $1 million? It really doesn't matter to me what that number is, as long as they're clear about it, and then I can give them a pathway to obtain it. So that's the first thing, is get clarity about what the goal is. Second thing then, as my role as their manager and quote-unquote coach, is to make sure that I bring the conversations to them each and every time we get together that move them forward. And really what I found in that is that my number one question will be, my first question will be this: what's the number one thing we can focus on this session that'll move your business forward? And I always have the goal that they've set for themselves in front of me. So what's the number one thing we can focus on today that'll move that forward, whatever that goal is? And we stay on that. See, quite often what can happen in a coaching session is the agent wants to bring all the stuff that's going on in their lives and their businesses to the session, and that really isn't what I'm there to do. I'm there to bring clarity and focus on that thing called their goal, and then narrow it down to the spot where we can focus on one action that they can take that will move them forward. And that's really how I end it. I'll say, you know what, now based on our conversation today, what's the one or maybe two things that you can focus on between now and our next session that'll move your business forward? And I get them to author the action item they're going to take. It's their decision. And then I just ask them if they're committed to it. And in doing that, I'm moving them forward in obtaining the goals that they've set for themselves. And really the side benefit from a broker perspective is when I'm able to do that for my associates, they are staying with us. They're here. They see value in the interaction they have with the management team in their company. And when you can deliver that value to them, then retention numbers stay really awesome. So that's it for this issue of Coaching Corner. I trust that you might find that of value. I don't know. And I just want to say thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today.